Thank you so much for being with us. So this is episode 38, and the topic that we're gonna discuss today is about what is a verb. First of all, I believe that you all have already subscribed to my YouTube channel, Learning English Every Day, in order to support us and to help us to make another video, a lot of fruitful videos for all of you guys. Okay, and you can join our Facebook group, English Sharing, and don't forget to like and comment to our YouTube page, Learning English Every Day as well. As I mentioned above, it's gonna be we're gonna be talking about what a verb is today. This is our main point, main idea that we're gonna discuss. So let's get started because I don't wanna delay it. So yes, it is introduction, guys. In English grammar, a verb can be the one which is most important things, one of the most important things, okay, that cannot be absent. In a sentence, it needs a verb to complete the meaning and what a sentence is going to be. A verb is a word that indicates a physical actions, a mental actions, and a state of being. Okay, and the last thing you need to know is that every sentence contains a verb. So verb is very important in the English grammar, especially in the sentence. Okay, because it describes what a sentence is going to be in one sentence. So you need to understand that. For the definitions, yes, now we're gonna talk about the definition. So what is the definition of a verb? Verb is a word or group of words that expresses an actions such as eat, an event such as happen, or a state such as exist. It will be important for you to know many kinds of verb when you study about English grammar. For example, number one, you can see here, she is a good student. Linking verb is. So is here is a kinds of linking verb. It is a type of verb that you're gonna know next slide. Number two, they can swim. Okay, so can is a modal verb, as you can see here. Number three, they stayed up late. They stay up late. Regular verb is stay. Okay, you can know about what types of verb are because we're gonna describe everything about verb to you as well. Let's get started. Let's talk about types of verbs. There are 10 types of verbs. So on my left hand side, we have action verb, stative verb, regular verb, irregular verb, transitive verb, and on my right hand side, we have intransitive verb, linking verb, auxiliary verb, compound verb, and last but not least, it is phrasal verb. So once again, we have 10 types of verbs, as you can see. The first thing is going to be action verb. Action verb describes actions that someone can do. So we are talking about actions. We're going to talking about action, right? Number one, for of the examples, you can see they accepted the offer. Okay. Number two, we baked the cake. You can see. Number three, Nara drinks milk. Guys, okay. Bake, drink, and accept are called action verbs. So it describes about action that someone can do it. So this is called action verb. You can understand it? Thank you. I believe you understand it. Number two, stative verb. Stative verb describes a position or a state of being you cannot see. Something that you cannot see. A position or a state that you cannot see. It is invisible, right? Look at the example, please. The first one, you deserve it, right? You deserve it. Number two, I remember you. I remember you, right? Number three, James hate him. James hate him. I'm sorry for the first sentence because it is the grammatical mistake. If you see that mistake, it means that you know about the stative verb as well. How to use stative verb in a sentence with subject pronoun, right? Hate, remember, and deserve are called stative verb. You see it? I believe that. I trust you. I trust my viewers. I trust my subscribers. You're gonna understand it very well. Let's move to the next one. Regular verb. Most verbs are called regular verb. The verbs which are added ed or ied in the past tense. So when we change from verb 1, verb 2, verb 3, and verb ing, remember that in English grammar, the most 4 important kinds of verb that you need to understand, that you need to know very well. The first one is about verb 1. We can say we use it in the present. Verb 2, we use in the past. Verb 3, we use in the perfect. And verb ing, we're gonna use it in continuous. So if you know clearly about that kinds of 4 types of verb 1, verb 2, verb 3, and verb ing, you're gonna be clear with the English grammar as well. Now let's get back to the point. Look at an example. Number 1, we talk to him. So talk here, we just add ed, right? So we talk to him. Number 2, they studied English. The verb 1 is study that we use in the present. So when we change it to the past, we use studied. That's it, okay? Because we delete y and we add ied. Number 3, she lied to me. She lies to me. So lie here, we just add d because it's gonna be the regular verb that we use in the past. Remember that regular verb is supposed to use in the past tense, especially simple past, because we're gonna use verb 2 only. Talk, study, and lie are called regular verb because we just add ed or ied to those kinds of verbs. Number 4, irregular verb. Irregular verbs that change form in the past tense are irregular verb. Look at the example, please. Number 1, we spoke to him yesterday. The verb 1 of the word spoke is speak. Speak, spoke, spoken. You need to understand it, guys. Number 2, they went to Oxford University. Okay, so when is the verb to go? Go, went, gone. So we're gonna use when because it is called irregular verb that we use in the past tense. Number 3, we were friends. We were friends. So as you can see, were here is the verb 2 of am is are that we're gonna use in the present, and were or was we use in the past tense, and been we're gonna use in perfect because it is about verb 3, like I mentioned. Okay, I hope you listen this. Spoke, went, and were are called irregular verb. Now let's move to number 5, which is more important. We call it transitive verb, right? Transitive verb. Transitive verb expresses an action or is followed by a direct object. Look at an example, please. Number 1, we buy a book. We buy a book. Number 2, they sell a car. They sell a car. Number 3, we send love to our friends. We send love to our friends. So it's very important that it show an actions, okay, that you do something and followed by a direct object. In the near future, we're gonna make a new video about direct object and indirect object to all of you. But now just understand about the types of verb only. Okay, I hope you understand that. So buy, sell, and send are called transitive verb. Number 6, intransitive verb. Yeah, you can see first we have transitive verb, and right now we're gonna have intransitive verb. So we need to do that as well. Intransitive verb expresses an action as well, but it's not followed by a direct object. Look at example. We smile at me. We smile at me. Okay, we smile at me, or we smile at them. So there is no direct object. They sat on the rock. They sat on the rock. There is no direct object. We cry all night. We cry all night. There is no direct object. This is called intransitive verb, right? Smile, sit, cry are called intransitive verb. Number 7 is going to be more interesting. It is linking verb. Linking verb connects to the subject, to details about subject. It means that it is a kind of verb that connect to the subject, and it detail. It means that it describe more, it give information more about the subject. What is subject doing? All right. Look at the examples to be clear together. Number 1, we are students. We are students. Number 2, they look at me. They look at me. Number 3, we seems unhappy. We seems unhappy. So are, look, seems are called linking verb. Okay, it connects to the subject we, they, and we, and tell more, give more information to those subjects pronoun. Right? This is called linking verb. Next one, it is about auxiliary verb. Okay, auxiliary verbs are called helping verbs. In the next video, we hope that we can make that video and describe about helping verb or auxiliary verb to everyone. So just wait for another new video that will be coming soon. Look at the example, please. Number 1, I have been there before. We have, but being here is about helping verb, to give or to have the word have in order to make it to have complete sense. They do not know this, so we have the word do not, but we just add the verb know because it's gonna have the verb do not to make complete sense. We are playing tennis, so play, we just add more information to the verb are. So these are called helping verb, right? No, play, being are called auxiliary verb or helping verb. 9, it's gonna be the compound verb. So when you hear the word compound, it's similarly the same as the compound noun, which you just plus 2 verbs together. So it's gonna be compound verb. It's similar to compound noun. Compound verbs are combines 2 verbs together. Are combined by 2 verbs together. I overthink every night. I color coded my whole bed. We have to feed the cat and walk the dog. You see that it's gonna be the compound verb, 2 verbs together. So overthink, color coded, and feed, walk, okay, are called compound verb, as you can understand. So once again, compound verb are combined by 2 verbs together, and it is used in present sentence as well. Now it's come to the last one. Okay, it's come to the last one. It's gonna be phrasal verb. Phrasal verb are types of compound verb that ends, with prepositions. Okay, so look at this together, guys. Look at the examples. I stay up late every night. So stay is a verb and up is a preposition. So verb plus preposition is gonna be a phrasal verb. It's gonna become a phrasal verb, right? I look at you. So look is a verb and at is gonna be a preposition. So look plus at, it becomes a phrasal verb. I give up on loving you. I give up on loving you. Give is a verb and up is a preposition. So when it plus together, it's become a phrasal verb. Stay up, look at, give up are called phrasal verb. So it's come to an end. Let me clarify again. We have phrasal verb, we have compound verb, we have auxiliary verb, we have linking verb, we have intransitive verb, we have transitive verb, we have irregular verb, we have regular verb,